You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you've tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement that explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone, I won't look back. And when I move, there ain't no stopping me. You're pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement that explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You cut me loose. You make me win in every way. Win in every way. You show me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You show me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. 'Cause I'm the winner, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yes, I'm the winner, yeah. You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you've tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement that explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day.
morning and welcome to Spotlight on Prescott, your best source for Prescott area news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Proudly brought to you by the Rockstar Group at West USA Realty of Prescott and featuring Josh Rice, Kellen Hoskins, and Edward Tucker. So grab your coffee, get ready to start the weekend early. It's time for Spotlight on Prescott.
There we are.
That's because we didn't use
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Hey,
Hey, is it going to do that thing? Yeah, well.
It didn't do the thing.
It didn't do it. Now it'll do it if you click the intro here.
Right.
Just
You were busy. I was trying to take care of things.
I ran
on
into
this.
a technical difficulty.
Hey,
Good morning.
It's Spotlight on Prescott, live from Rockstar Studios in the Prescott Gateway Mall.
Good morning, world.
Good morning.
Today,
Morning, everyone.
we have the man, the myth, the legend.
We're gonna introduce him already.
Yeah.
Normally we don't do
This
that.
is
We just
awkward.
let you sit here for a while.
Just
we just
awkwardly
talk,
just
and
let-
then,
sure,
Everyone's
yeah.
like, "Who's that
Who
guy?"
is that guy?
I don't know who you're talking about. I was referencing the man, the myth, the legend, Josh.
Oh,
Rice.
me? Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, brother? How's it going?
Yeah,
He is the liar.
That's the other legend.
No, we got our buddy Mark this
Exactly.
morning. It's our business spotlight that we'll get to in just a minute, but
Yeah.
he's Mark.
How's everybody doing today?
Doing good.
Are we coping? Are we handling things well?
Yeah,
What-
Thanksgiving
what-
is next week.
Yeah, it is.
Like a week
It is
from
in
today.
7 days.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of, let's get this out of the way real quick. Next week, we're going to have the show on Wednesday.
We're doing
Yeah.
it Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be Spotlight on Wednesday.
Yeah,
On Prescott on Wednesday.
because we don't want to work on Thanksgiving
Whatever.
Day.
I don't know what I'm talking
Yes.
about. I'm all messed up, man. When your computer decides to go,
You had
you've incurred a random error.
Yeah.
a mildly catastrophic failure
What does that mean?
right at the onset. So, congratulations.
There you go.
It's working now. That's good.
Good.
Yeah.
So it's fast turnaround time. My Mac doesn't do that to me.
Was
So
actually
how you feel.
very. Oh. Yeah, when your Mac dies, it's just dead forever.
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
doesn't.
that's okay. It's all right. Never, ever. Don't say never.
Cool. Well,
Anyway, hey, what's It's no. Back to how we're all doing.
Yeah.
Literally, Thanksgiving is next Thursday.
I know. It happened super quick.
I gotta go buy a turkey like tomorrow. I think.
Right. And keep in mind.
picked one up
here's some
yesterday.
Thanksgiving tips with the beard here. Okay. Put your turkey in the fridge
Now.
on Saturday,
Or like today.
Yeah, no.
depending on the size.
Yeah, it was like-
but for the average size of turkey that's going to be out there during this holiday, you want to put that thing in the fridge on Saturday.
I was like, mine's already in the fridge, but I'm not average.
Look at you.
Just say.
You're
So
you're not average.
there
You're
you
a
go.
giant.
I am. I had
But you're
to.
a gent.
I jokingly drove past one of our. We did a cruising episode, but we also had him our guest, Chad Nelson, with the Tropical Smoothie Cafe, and they
Yes.
have a huge inflatable smoothie balloon
It
on
reminds
top
me
of their
that,
building.
yeah, it reminds me of that like iconic donut shop in LA, just with the giant donut
Yeah,
on the
it's-
roof of the place. But
Yeah.
it's a smoothie.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
you
So
say
I was
it?
like, thank you for. I was gonna send him a message saying thank you for making a Tucker size smoothie. Appreciate
Yes.
it.
So that's on their menu, that's the extra large? Or-
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
the Tucker size. Just because I'm a
When
gentle
you really
giant.
need some protein.
Yeah, like really, really big.
Vitamins.
But I've tried that place a few times now, and there's
Yeah.
nothing bad. So different things, but so
You know, so now they actually have two sizes of smoothies.
oh, do they?
Yeah, it's the one you get
Oh.
inside the store and the one you
Yeah,
get outside the
that's
store.
what I was like.
Dang, dude,
listen,
you got me with that.
I did-
Nicely
right.
done.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was like, because that was one of the things we commented on. We're like, we were kind of happy about.
Right,
Yeah,
that
they
you
had
didn't
one
have
size.
you didn't have to decide. You just
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
"Hey, I
Well,
want
so
I
this."
want this.
Well, because you go to like anywhere else, and it's like my son, love him to death, but he's like, yeah, I'll have the whatever smoothie. I don't know, what size do you like? And he's like, what's the biggest one? Extra large. $9 later.
Right.
I'm like, dude, you can eat lunch for that.
You're like,
I mean,
that's-
it could be worse. It could be like Cold Stone Creamery, where their sizes are like it, love it, and gotta have it.
Yeah, then it's just puts you on the spot.
Some real addict terminology.
Pretty sure
Right.
McDonald's got in big trouble for that. Super size.
Super size.
cool. Well,
Can we talk about supersizing?
We could.
if you would like to talk
I
about,
mean,
Why is a large Coke like that big now? at McDonald's.
Because that's just welcome to 2021. It's toddler size is the size of a
But
toddler.
I can still order a large fry, and they're huge.
Right. No,
And the French fries seem to be the most expensive thing at McDonald's.
because they want you to supersize it. They're tricking you, so to speak.
It's like you can get a large Coke for $1, right? You get these like chicken sandwiches for $1.
Right.
I'll have let me get a medium French fry, $3.
Right.
Really?
For the humble potato to be one of the
For all those $2 businesses out there.
Anyway,
you
that's
go.
so random. Yeah,
Don't associate me with that.
It's weird.
No.
It's strange. I don't know. Did you? Okay, I'm just making sure that was on. I'm
Am
like,
I on?
yeah, it's on. You're
I
good.
take care of our
Okay.
guests. Calm down.
No, I know,
Calm
but
down. I let Tucker go the whole show with no microphone. but
Right.
I'm not going to let our guests go. A whole
Yeah.
episode
When
with
the
no
Kellen
microphone.
episode of
Yeah.
Spotlight on Prescott. What else have we got going on?
Well,
I said we have a big game coming up.
yeah, let's talk about that. So,
Let's.
local sports,
Okay.
really kind of a cool thing. Prescott and Bradshaw, so local rivalry here.
Right. So they're playing again.
They've already played once. Bradshaw got the best of them.
Right.
I give Bradshaw all the credit in the world for that. But they both made the playoffs, and ironically enough, they will play each other
Okay.
in the first round of the playoffs. But what's really cool is that playoff game will be in Prescott, who hasn't hosted a home playoff game since 1993.
Wow.
So pretty crazy.
That's awesome.
So that's Friday night, 7 o'clock. It should be packed. I mean, I'm excited to see
Now,
that.
question about the rivalry.
Yes.
Throwing it out there.
Yes.
Because my son, throwing it out there, goes to Bradshaw. Your
Yep.
son goes to Prescott.
Yep.
They don't dislike each other at all. So I'm just saying. But
Yeah.
after the last game,
Uh-huh.
I don't know what took place. We both went to Prescott. And
Sure.
it always was like one of those, rivalries, but not like
Oh, yeah.
serious
It's
harm to
correct.
other individuals,
Yeah.
and it shouldn't be that.
Sure.
But a topic came up that my son discussed that after the game where Bradshaw won, should they rub it in
Uh-huh.
or should they forgive? It
Well,
came
there's-
up in a classroom discussion. So
well-
it's just like, how serious should this rivalry be?
Well, see, I think what happened was it's a respect.
Right.
And,
I do have an opinion on it.
Yeah, we'll get to your opinion in a second, all right?
thanks.
Yeah,
The guest,
of course.
all right? You're not the
you're
talent.
good.
Don't overstep your
Mr.
bounds
Cottrell.
here.
go have
No.
an opinion.
Don't be having an opinion on this.
That's not what we brought you
I'm
here
gonna let
for,
you know.
Mark.
I'm gonna let you know
of
what
course
happened,
it is.
Okay.
and then you can comment.
You're here
Right.
for your pretty face.
Oh, well,
Yes.
Okay.
Let's get that really straight.
right.
I don't even know what just happened, but I'm about ready to. No, I'm just kidding. So
Oh, man.
after the game, some Bradshaw kids decided to dance on the Badger head and wave their flag all over on the Badger head
Okay.
in the middle of the field.
And they played at Prescott? Or they
Yes,
played it? Okay.
played it.
I couldn't
That
remember
was
where they
at-
played.
That was
Okay.
at Prescott, and so they had all their parents, the student section, all came down on the field, which
Okay.
come on. But then they were being disrespectful.
Right. It crosses that line.
It crossed the
Yeah.
line for sure. It's a rivalry. I get it.
Right.
Emotions are high, but there's a level of respect that needs to
Right.
be had. At least that's my opinion. Now
Right.
we'll get to yours now. Go ahead, Mark.
Oh,
No, no,
okay.
yeah,
Tell us
please.
how you feel about that.
Well,
now that you know what happened.
Well,
Right.
a lot of these kids, there's a lot of interaction. They know each other outside the realm
Sure.
of just playing football.
Right.
Okay. Stuff like that. So to your point, I think that was very disrespectful for them to do with it. And what comes around goes around. I mean, you know how that goes.
Right.
Okay. So they're going to do that. All that's going to do is fuel the flames.
Yeah, and
Violence begets violence.
Right.
Yeah.
or just it's been a nice topic of hey, look what happened.
Coaching opportunity.
But sportsmanship.
Yeah, but
Right.
typically they should just leave it on the field. Once the game is
Exactly,
over,
man. Go shake.
you know
we
what?
went and shake.
we
we
shake
went shook
hands.
their hands.
We go on.
Right.
And granted, we had beaten them the last 4 years.
Right.
So it's not like they just whoop up on. So it's exciting for them.
Right.
I get it.
I think it.
But
Right.
that's
I
something
think.
that we've done in the past.
I
So
think
it's
it should
kind
be
of-
fun as far as I know, is it the mayors?
Yeah,
do
of
like the
course, that's
jersey
awesome.
thing.
Yeah, I love
like
that.
I think, but not encouraging
Disrespect.
disrespect in this rivalry. But I guess it came to a vote in the class.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were voting about should they continue was it revenge or forgiveness? I think was the vote.
And how did it turn out?
From what I understand, asked more kids were like, revenge.
I think when kids are given the option,
Okay.
Like kind of thing. Like I guess that's the best terminology that they were like, we should rub it in and we should like. And I'm like, okay, I don't know. It's just a weird topic because it's like whoever wins, they should just tip their hats and say, hey, good game. And
you know what? Everybody goes their separate ways. Hopefully nobody gets hurt.
Right.
nope, let's flip some cars.
Right.
And every
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have a riot on
Right.
the streets, but
I didn't know about the
I
football.
expect there.
Yeah.
I expect there to be a really good football game Friday night.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah.
Against
Just keep
two
it-
rival teams who, I think they're ranked 8 and 9 in the state.
Yeah.
Like,
Keep
Somebody's
it
season
clean.
is ending.
Summer
on
season will
Friday.
end Friday, but I mean, it's just really cool to have a state playoff game happening
No, it is
in the
very cool.
Tri-City area.
Very, very
This
cool.
it happens to be in.
But
Prescott.
whoever wins, whoever loses, keep it clean. Keep it.
Well, this is
Yeah.
like the Prescott
Friendly.
equivalent of a Subway series. You know,
Yeah,
when
it's so cool,
when
and to be able to
the
do it
Mets and
twice
the
in
Yankees
one
play,
year.
or when
Right.
the Angels and the Dodgers play. Like there's going to be that crosstown rivalry, and
Yeah.
there's a healthy level of ribbing and talking a little
Yeah.
smack.
Yeah. Of course, and I'm
Listen, I've said some terrible things to some of my best friends in the middle of playing a game against them.
of course, but
when the game's over,
you don't
Right.
disrespect it. I mean, that's
Right.
just it, and I think that was the biggest thing, probably
Right.
what prompted that discussion in their class.
I didn't know about the
apologize to every
football
one
field.
of my friends' mothers.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's where that went.
That's where it went.
Every one of their mothers,
So
I
you-
apologize. If you played video games with me in the 90s, tell your mom I'm sorry. I hope she's doing all
So you basically your mama.
I've got
right. Oh, yeah. I was
your mama.
I've got nothing but love and respect.
yeah, no, she's a great lady. She is.
Hey,
You know who I'm talking.
Yeah.
your mama.
Yeah.
That's who you're talking about.
Also, say hey to your mama.
What else we got going on, gentlemen?
Say hi to my.
Say hello to your mother for me.
Yeah.
Say hi to my kid's mom.
Oh, yeah, you're I think it's your, well, in this context, it would be say hello to your mom and my kids.
Okay.
Can we say that?
Classic
Are
burn.
we allowed to say that?
Classic
Anyway,
burn. We got real news, though.
Should we talk
Well,
about
not
the
that that's- Let's, well, hold on.
not yet.
Hold
Okay.
on.
Oh, local news.
Local news.
Do we have
Local breaking news.
We
have sound effects. I don't know if
We don't have sound.
you're the
tonight.
sound effect.
For some reason, there we go.
Here we go. So, breaking local news.
Right.
Kind of a sad story.
Sad story. Because anytime anybody gets ripped off, it's a bummer.
Especially
But when it's a nonprofit, it's an extra bummer.
It's not
serious.
good.
So the former executive director of the Prescott Downtown Partnership was arrested yesterday on allegations
Allegations, of course, always.
Yeah.
But
of
inappropriation of funds.
misappropriation of funds.
Inappropriate. What did I say?
Basically, they say
Appropriation
that
is like
she-
that's a good thing.
that
I
she
don't
ripped
know.
off
Like
about $200,000
Inappropriation.
from the Prescott Downtown Partnership. So,
but it looked like she wasn't in that position for a long time. So that was
No,
actually
like
over a
she-
short
like
period,
allegedly,
allegedly.
this person got in, filled up, and bailed.
Right.
And they've been investigating since early October, and we'll see how that fares
Yeah.
in a court of law.
So that's
We'll keep you posted.
that's some.
It's a bummer.
I like the previous story better.
It's
Yeah.
a better story.
Just saying.
I was like, there's
But we're not here to just make people feel good. We're here
That's
to
right.
help people stay in.
Present the facts.
there you go.
Yeah.
And
Now, speaking of
talk about the.
questionable facts,
Questionable
Yeah, let's
facts.
just go into this.
let's get into the weather.
That's my favorite thing because
Oh.
if I set it up for, it might not be accurate, like possibly accurate weather.
Possibly accurate.
Look in high 60s, 70s.
Cooling off a little, I see.
Cooling off a little bit. It's very, very cold. Going into Wednesday, where there will be a 30% chance of rain. Josh, I heard you get excited about that one.
I saw raindrops. I didn't see any lightning bolts or anything, so kind of.
I don't.
again.
I'm not forecasting any lightning
No lightning forecasted.
for Wednesday.
To Josh's credit, he's afraid of thunder.
Yeah. Well,
And
Nothing to be
lightning.
ashamed of, right?
Well, I don't think it's so much the thunder as it is the lightning, the flashes. He doesn't like.
No, that's you.
That's you.
Come on, dude.
My
Get it.
flashes?
You have,
Yeah.
no, you
You have the issue with the flashes, dude.
He has the issue.
Wow.
Loud
We're
noises.
just rolling that one out.
Yep.
We did.
It rolled right down the table, right to you. In
Fair enough.
case someone can't see what that looks like, we'll show them. It started here,
Yeah.
Here,
and I
like
rolled
the wave.
right down
Like
the
the
table,
wave.
right down to Tucker. Yeah. But I
I'll
like
take
the
it.
fact there's raindrops in the forecast, though.
Yeah, possibly.
We
30%.
need some rain, man.
30%.
We need some rain.
It's been a minute.
It's been a little minute, for
Yeah.
sure.
So
But
we'll
also,
see.
I'm trying to figure out if it's partly cloudy or partly sunny for the whole.
Partly sunny. I'm going with partly sunny.
Okay, partly sunny, not partly cloudy.
But I'll tell you on that day.
Depends on your disposition.
It actually
Right.
kind of looks like it's mostly cloudy by looking at that.
So glass half full, half
Yeah,
empty. If
depends on if you're an optimist or a pessimist.
you're a little down that day, it's going to be partly cloudy.
Partly cloudy, with a chance of rain on Wednesday.
Feeling good? Partly sunny.
What's the Thanksgiving forecast? Do we know yet?
Hey.
We're
That's
not.
next
week,
that's
bro.
that's next
Stop.
week.
Okay,
I'll get there.
We won't go that far. I mean,
get there.
I was
Stop it.
figuring we could like give a
No.
hint
No.
It's a
They
chance.
got to come back next week for that.
because I got to get up early and cook some turkey. So I'm just making sure like we fry our turkeys outside.
Okay. That only takes like 40 minutes.
That's okay. That's fine. But when it's like 5 degrees outside, you'd be
It's not even
surprised.
5 degrees.
You'd be surprised how long it takes that oil to get the temperature.
Listen, I will say, based on this highly scientific
Forecast.
forecast that we have here,
We should be okay. It'll be
if
beautiful.
it rains on Wednesday, the high temperature on Thursday will be 64 degrees.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, it'll be closer to the same temperature the previous day, about 66.
At least that's what will be forecast.
100% chance
I'm calling it
of
right now.
food and sleepiness.
Yeah, we do have a 100%
That's-
chance of food and sleepiness
That's right.
on Thursday. So
That's-
And football.
You know
Yeah.
what's crazy? Get this. So, I would imagine for both teams, but whatever team wins Friday will play the day after Thanksgiving.
All right.
Really? Black Friday,
So
huh?
They will practice on Turkey Day.
Interesting.
Wow.
Kind of cool.
Good for you.
I mean,
Okay.
Let me put it this way. I haven't had to do that in a really long
as a
time.
coach.
Yeah.
I've never had to do it as a,
Yeah,
I
as a
can't
coach,
remember
you've
the
never
last
had to do
time even seeing it happen.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
anyway, okay, so let's
That's
go.
your-
Where do we want to go to?
I guess we can talk about Mark.
Yeah,
Let's talk about Mark.
Yes, let's just talk
Oh,
about
wow.
it.
Cool.
Spotlight.
Hey.
Mark-
Where's the spotlight.
Mark DeRosa. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Thank you.
Games people
right.
play.
Games people play.
Here in the Gateway Mall, if you have not been to his store,
Yeah.
which he'll talk about in 1 second.
Super awesome.
It's like a playground for grown men with money.
Yeah. Just,
Well,
you can
it
come in there,
really
spend
is.
some time and hang
You want,
out. And,
yeah. You want to make a man cave and put all those things that you always wanted. I think I was talking to you the other day about those tabletop arcade games that you see in like the dentist's
Yeah.
office. I've always wanted one since I was a kid. They have like the multiple ones, and then I go in there and I'm like, he actually has one.
Actually, have two.
Yep. Well,
Okay,
yeah, too.
so-
They sell.
I was like,
they
my
sell pretty
Christmas
good,
list
so
is-
I don't
yeah,
ever
set.
want to be out of one.
all right, tell us about your store, Mark.
Yep.
Pardon me?
Tell us all about your store and what you do.
Okay, well, I bought into this store. I used to work for Honeywell down in the valley, and when I got laid off, poor me, what am I going to do in Prescott, Arizona? So business opportunity presented itself. I bought into the business. The old owners, they wanted to retire, and they were awesome in helping us get up and running. We could have never done it without them. And me and my ex-wife have owned it since 2010. Now it's all mine.
There you go.
But we sell all kinds of games and equipment for a game room. The only thing we don't do is like media, like TVs and surround sounds and stuff. But we have everything from jukeboxes to arcades. Biggest sellers are slot machines and pool tables. And we do service work as well. So if you have any treasure out there that's yours, whether it's a jukebox or some piece of equipment or you need your table recovered, we do all of that kind of stuff. And we have a very active service department. My service manager is awesome. He's been with me for about 6 years now. And we can fix pretty much anything that comes in the door. And quite frankly, there's not too many people that do what we do. So therefore, you're 30th in line if you call me today. We just are busy, and I'm grateful for the customers that we have.
Yeah. No, I was going to say, I think it was not that long ago that, you see people with slot machines in their house and their game rooms. I'm like, what happens when they break?
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't know how to fix one. I'd just be like, cool, it's a big paperweight now. But to be able to have somebody to call and, be able to come service it, that's pretty cool.
It's become a pretty integral part of our business. Obviously, sales still drive.
Oh, of course.
Still drive the most of the revenue, but again, just great. We have so many customers. We ship all over the country. We have a website. It's gamespeopleplayaz.com, and you can go and see us and see a bunch of equipment and stuff like that. And anybody that needs any information, just give us a call, 928-776-9500, and we'll be glad to service or give you any. And a lot of people call us for advice about stuff. You know what? We're glad to help over the phone, whatever we can do to get your stuff up and running. Yeah.
Do you have like a time limit for loitering in your store?
No.
Wow, you should.
It's
probably a good idea.
Yeah. I just wanted to ask that before I went over there and spent several hours.
Yeah, just hanging out.
Playing pool, pulling some slot machines.
There's like
playing some
bar.
Pac-Man.
I'm just saying, there's a bar top.
Yeah.
There is a
Pinball
bar top
machines
over there.
Mark?
Pardon me?
Pinball machines?
Yes, pinballs as well.
Dude, I'm gonna.
Yeah, and arcade games. So it's just
Arcade games. So pretty much anything, like I said, except media. We just don't get into that.
And Mark's open. What are your hours, Mark?
Our posted hours are from 11 to 6 Monday through Saturday. Most of the time we're there earlier, so if you call us, we will answer and help you out as best we can.
That's great.
That's awesome.
It's here in the Gateway Mall,
Yeah.
Prescott.
It's a really, really cool store. You should check it out.
Yeah, come
Definitely.
spend some time there if you're thinking about something for your man cave or
Fun
just
room,
Or house.
maybe
whatever.
your bathroom. You know, I've heard of
That's
people
the-
putting
that's-
slot machines in their bathroom.
That's pretty-
That would not be a good environment for a slot machine.
It's not a winning environment.
But most everywhere else.
They are not IP67 rated.
Okay. So
water
now,
resistance.
see, let me read.
I saw that in a movie
Let me
somewhere.
rethink that. 'Cause some of these people have big giant houses, so
Right.
their bathroom is like, well, I can put it over there. It probably wouldn't be effective. Yeah, okay, bathroom's okay. I'll
Yeah.
go with that.
Now, I mean, you're not gonna not sell somebody a slot
Yeah, I
machine.
mean-
Be like, yeah, I want one for my bathroom. Be like,
It can't be like,
Okay.
no.
Right.
money.
Don't you have
You
the
sell them
built-in?
like a service plan with that, Mark.
We have
And
one of
which
your-
we have.
They have service plans. See, there you go.
And we have one of your slot machines here in our studio.
do.
And I think the cool thing about this slot machine is it's just fun. It's a classic, 777 machine, which is
Fun.
just iconic. But also, if you come to our studio and you put some money in that slot machine, all of that money goes to the Prescott Valley Kiwanis Club, which is a great cause.
Yeah.
So,
I just
you're on the
realized
board of
that
directors
slot
for
machine is called Triple Lucky.
Yeah.
Triple.
Okay. It's like
Did
you
that on
guys.
purpose?
Hey, absolutely.
I was
Ah,
like, he thought that far
Yeah,
ahead.
you
Wait.
got that through, didn't you?
He's that good.
Well, I had to pick a machine. I had to pick a machine, so that's the one I
No,
picked.
it was good.
That worked out great, man.
Yeah.
it's triple lucky sevens, and I've
Yeah.
been told that I'm a 7 in Minnesota.
You're a 7 in
I'm a
Minnesota.
Minnesota 7.
Maybe. That's awesome, dude.
I heard you were a 7 in Tumwa, Iowa, too.
Might be.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone's at least a 7 somewhere.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
So since you brought up
motivation.
Kiwanis,
Yes.
okay, I'd like to segue into that if
Yeah,
I
let's
could.
talk about
Okay,
it.
Please.
So last night we had our installation dinner last night. Okay, so our club is very new as far as raising funds, and we've actually donated a few $100s to Bradshaw Mountain. A couple things going on there. We started a key club at Bradshaw Mountain that didn't have one before. Okay, and so we installed our charter members, our officers last night. We had a really great state of the state from the city manager, who's only been here, I think, since August or something like that. So
Okay.
he's pretty relatively new at this position. And so he kind of talked about some of the things going on in Prescott Valley as far as building, water, things that are of concern to the town.
Very
cool. And the town has pledged their support to us and our club. And so anybody out there that's interested and Kiwanis is all about the kids. You can look up our Prescott Valley Facebook page. You can look up Kiwanis International. It's all about serving the kids of the world. That's what Kiwanis does. And so anybody who's interested in either coming to a meeting, we meet first and third Wednesdays at 7 a.m. at Gabby's Grill. Check us out. If you're interested in being a member and helping, we always need people. The folks we got already, we charted with 15, we have 18 now, and everybody's participating and on committees and doing something. And so, and like I said, anybody who's interested in volunteering their time, it's a great cause, and it'll make you feel good just by doing it.
That's awesome.
Sweet.
Very cool.
Well, thank you, Mark.
Yeah,
We appreciate
that's
you
awesome.
taking your time to come in today and be on the show. We like having you over
Again,
here. So.
games people play. Prescott Gateway Mall. Doesn't even matter what suite you're in, Mark, because everyone can see your store when they.
Right.
If you walk through the mall, it's inside the mall.
It's the one with pool tables and slot machines.
It's hard to miss.
A little hard to miss.
Toys
Come
for-
check it out.
Toys for grown-ups.
I like
Yeah,
that.
there you go.
I like that.
All right.
Well, let's talk about. There's some movies
So let's go
coming
on.
out this,
Yeah, let's check
this
this
week
out.
right now.
Yes.
So the big one, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Who are you gonna call?
Hits theaters this weekend. I will definitely be seeing it this
Starts
weekend.
tonight?
I will be.
It does, yeah. It actually officially opens tonight.
Yeah,
There.
I'll be seeing it this weekend, and just to let people know that this is a sequel to the first two.
Right.
We're gonna say that the reboot just didn't exist.
Yeah,
In
it's
in this
total
world, so don't be
retcon.
confused.
Yeah.
Don't
It's
don't
a
go
se-
to it wondering where the new ladies are.
Oh yeah.
That
It didn't work out well for the box office numbers, so
so just pretend that one didn't exist
yeah.
for this sake.
I
not
just
saying
can't wait
it-
to see a Ghostbusters movie with like today's
Yeah.
CGI.
But the cool thing about it is they're bringing back the classic
Was Slimer there?
special effects that they used.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
really?
using a lot of
Yeah.
the original practical effects.
Right.
Okay,
Which
cool.
is going to be really cool.
Right, to make it more accurate to the original instead of just something completely different. But they're
I
bringing
thought
back
the original ones
the
were-
puppets.
We're pretty good. Yeah.
Right, so they're kind of
Well,
bringing back.
they're true stories.
Yeah, they they are true stories. Okay.
Ghostbusters 1 was actually a documentary.
Right.
And then obligatory, it's time for holiday movies to start coming out. So we've got Dancing Through the Snow, and then King Richard starring Will Smith. is
Okay.
in theaters and HBO Max this weekend.
Nice. I actually did see a trailer on that, and it looks pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, between
Very
that
good.
one and then I'm not sure when this other one's coming out, but I saw something on that House of Gucci.
That one we'll cover next week.
Next week? Okay. That one looked, I saw more in depth on that one, and it was actually pretty interesting. But that King Richard looks good.
Yeah, and then if you are a fan of the Marvel Institution, a new animated series hits Hulu this week called Hit Monkey. I'm a few episodes in so far, and it's pretty cool.
Nice.
I'm not a big anime fan, but if you are a big anime fan, there is a live action version of Cowboy Bebop, massive anime that's hitting Netflix.
I've heard of that, but I have never seen it.
Highly anticipated. So those are the big hitters for this week. Again, if you want to take a closer look at the list to plan out your entertainment
We'll
leading
post
up
it.
to Thanksgiving, we'll have this posted for you.
All right. Hey, should we talk about some old time history? Or
Yeah.
do you want to pay some bills first?
You wanna
Take
pay
me
some
down
bills?
the Old Town Road?
Let's go to Old Town Road.
You know Old Town Road?
Tucker, what do you got for us, buddy?
All right. I'll try and break it down because there's a lot of information.
Okay. And there's math involved, I heard.
Well, I warned you prior to
did,
because
you
there's
did.
some
I'm gonna
facts in
be-
here, and I don't need you to call me out on
I
football
won't call
facts.
you out on anything.
This is some 1890s football.
Okay.
Okay, so
Back when men were men. And
Back
didn't
when
need
they
stupid helmets.
they
Right.
didn't wear helmets then. I
there was
know.
no padding or helmets
was
like
more
these
like rubber
babies
back
today.
Today's bush bags and their aversion to
Bring it back.
concussions.
Yeah, bring it back, old school. So no, I'm Thanksgiving history.
Okay.
So I was looking up some stuff as far as when Abraham Lincoln enacted. I know, I like this. That was nice.
Abraham.
Story time with Tucker. Yeah, Abraham Lincoln proclaimed Thanksgiving.
Right.
You know, made it a holiday. Us here in the Old West, we're still having some struggling times with the Native Americans and settling here.
Okay.
So it wasn't as active or celebrated at the beginning when it first became a holiday. So it gradually did. It started with some of the churches had Thanksgiving gala ball dances and everything for Thanksgiving. So that was the thing. But it started to be a tradition for gun club. Started to do a turkey shoot. They would spend $2 per bird, and then they would go out, and it was kind of like not a raffle, but like a money-saving thing. You would donate 25, kind of like 25 cents a mile. It was 25 cents a shot.
Okay.
So it was however many shots it took them to hit it.
Okay,
And-
so it's like when we were in grade school, we used to have this thing where you, like, how long could you jump rope, and you would get people to pledge.
Right, the pledge.
Oh yeah.
Right.
you know.
So people would pledge 25 cents a shot.
A shot. Okay. So they were encouraging poor.
Poor marksmanship
Yeah.
for the gun club. For them to
That
actually.
sounds safe.
Well, back then, remember, rifles and everything was a lot less
Pretty-
accurate.
yeah.
So
Right. Well, and I would like to say that it went towards charity or something like that, but from what it was saying, that it went towards their medal that they would give the gun club member that won. It was like a month-to-month basis.
I
That,
gotcha.
hey, probably like a fantasy football thing. Like, hey, you have it for the year, but it would be a monthly top shot kind of
nice.
thing. So the most that ever came out of it was a turkey that it took 112 shots.
It's a crafty turkey.
So it
Probably
ended up being
okay,
like $28.
Right.
But back then,
But back
28
then,
bucks, dude.
28
lot.
bucks was
Yeah.
28
As
bucks.
we've said
You
before,
could buy a house for that then.
$20 is 20 bucks.
Yeah.
Dude, and
so,
back in 1890, 20 bucks was.
Definitely 20 bucks.
so it started to be a thing, but it was only for gun club members. Later on, as it kind of gained popularity, that somebody else did a competing gun thing, opened it up to the public,
Okay.
and did that. But, and here's the other thing, what started to become a tradition in the 1890s was a Thanksgiving football game.
Turkey Bowl.
Turkey Bowl, where it would be the Fort Whipple team, and they'd bring up a team from Phoenix and everything like that. But I guess most historically was they had a Native American team that challenged them one Thanksgiving, and they had to travel down to Phoenix to do this. And I have the stats from the game, and this is where I told you
Don't worry,
don't.
I won't. I'm not going to make any comments.
All right, let me.
I don't quite know where you got these stats from. But
This
that's
is
okay.
what somebody wrote it down.
Independent fact checkers have,
Yeah.
have deemed this information inaccurate.
Inaccurate.
All right, so this said in the first half, Prescott scored 2 touchdowns, making the score 8-0.
Oh, okay. So it's possible a touchdown was not worth the standard.
The 6 points that
6
it's
points is worth
today.
now.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So
And
maybe
then
it was
those bad extra points.
4, but
Maybe.
Kellen came in, I was like, now correct me if I'm wrong. I was like, they're now 6 points
Yeah, plus an extra point. So
plus an extra point. So if it was
fact
4
of the matter is they scored a couple times and they were winning at halftime.
right, and that was in the last half, Native Americans rallied sufficiently to make a touchdown and kick a goal, thereby placing 6 points to their credit.
Okay.
Okay, so touchdowns are worth 4,
4,
but field
field
goals
goals
are
worth
still
2.
are only worth 2 versus the 3 that they're worth now. Okay.
Right. So on top of this, however, the Prescott team piled 3 touchdowns and a goal kick, running their score up to 22.
That
Very
tracks.
Yeah, every man in the
That
team
works out.
played, and even to the new and experienced. So they
Very nice.
let everybody play.
Oh,
They let
So-
Jimmy in. That was nice.
So there you go. So it sounds like the Prescott team won that first.
They even let Tucker play.
Dang, man.
so ancient sports ball.
But it was pretty cool because back then, I mean, that's not a quick trip down to
No,
Phoenix.
exactly.
No, that,
That
was
was
taken a
Because
day.
they didn't have, like,
Roads.
cars that went 80 miles an hour.
but I guess-
Or roads.
Horseless carriages.
I guess for what it says that it costs like today's standard about $250 for the team to get down there. But I guess a bunch of people from up here traveled down there to support them.
They had like a caravan of
I
covered
mean-
wagons.
So I guess that laid
Today's
the,
gas
I guess
prices,
that laid
that's
the
not too
ground
different
for
from
It took 7 days.
Thanksgiving
Yeah.
football.
Thanksgiving football. So
Yeah.
thanks Prescott for
They
bringing
started
in Thanksgiving football.
And,
You could
and
think
honestly,
that.
Sounds
you
like
said it costs today's equivalent of about $250, which with today's gas prices is about
Pretty
the
close.
same.
Yeah, it's the equivalent.
It just takes us a little less time.
Yeah, it takes us less time, but just as much money.
But I just thought it was super cool that a lot of people up here, it was such a big deal that they traveled down there on Thanksgiving to support the team.
Oh,
And,
they had to go through Yarnell.
oh, okay.
So
right.
That's,
we got called out.
Somebody's
Fake news.
fact checking our fact
Yeah,
checking.
had to go through Yarnell.
well, I didn't say they were going down I-17.
No, exactly. We never.
There was
I-17
I
was
know,
never
that's-
brought up.
Yeah, nobody said anything about I-17.
I just said they went down there.
Some astronomer guy. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe they were looking at the stars to get
Why don't
down.
you stick to the stars and we'll stick to the roads, Galaxy boy. Okay, now
No, now he says no idea.
Yeah.
There was no. We never. Who said I-17?
nobody said
I jokingly said I didn't say that they took I-17 because that wasn't a thing.
Right.
Yeah, it's all right. Quit fact checking us and
I think it actually said they took the train.
the train.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
3 are now.
3 are now. All right.
know.
Cool. Well, let's end on a low note, boys.
yeah.
Let's talk about the market.
Let's talk about the market.
There you go.
Let's do it. Pay us some bills.
So, 456 total single and multifamily listings on the market right now, down about 25 from last week. 72 new listings hit the market over the last week, which again is down about 25 from last week. Weird how that kind of works out, isn't it? Lowest came in at, I don't know, that says 312,000, but I also know that it's 132,000, and I'm dyslexic. So, sorry,
So we'll just-
everybody.
Well, you
So,
fact checked yourself.
I
dude.
fact checked
Yeah,
myself.
Good job. Good job.
Because I wrote this report, and again, I'm dyslexic. So, highest came in, and about that $132,000 listing, it's actually not a mobile home in a 55 and up park
okay.
with a big lot rent. That's actually you can own the dirt underneath that one
Wow.
too at that
Not
price.
bad.
It's out toward Cordis Junction in Spring Valley. Highest came in at $2.3 million. That one's out in American Ranch. Beautiful as you would expect it to be. We had 119 homes go under contract in the last week. And just a little fun fact, in the last month, 198 of the 458 homes that were sold, which is 44%, sold for under $400,000.
Wow.
So 44% of the homes that went out the door last month were sold for under $400K. So that affordability index is still pretty strong.
Yeah.
Even for non-retirees. So that's the report for this week.
Nice.
Thank you on the market report.
Cool. And I did just read the thing that it cost the team $8.20, which is the equivalent to $250 for a round trip train ticket down to Phoenix.
Oh, nice. So $20
there you go.
would be how much then? If you do that quick math.
$500.
Yeah.
Almost
Yeah.
about $500.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
So,
So-
$20 isn't $20.
No.
$20 is $500.
Right.
That's a $500 medal.
In
Actually,
1890
$700 medal.
to go play a game of football.
Wow.
There you go. And
Well,
two,
hey,
and
and
two,
they
and
paid
2,000 people came from
2,000
Prescott.
people?
2,000.
Wow.
What was
See,
the
and they-
population of Prescott?
I don't know. It just said
Wow.
2,000.
The whole
people
town
showed up.
came.
The whole town
How the times have changed. So then the players paid
Paid.
to go play.
to go play, and now
Now
they get
paid
even
play.
when they sit on the sidelines.
Do you think maybe they had a sponsor though?
In 1890?
Yeah.
Like, what was the 1890s equivalent of Gatorade?
The
Right.
local blacksmith, dude. Duh.
Right. That was like Under Armour back then.
Yeah, like the blacksmith, dude. They got a
Literally Under Armour.
Right.
yeah. That's where Under Armour came from.
What did they just dump an entire keg of whiskey over the winning coach's head? I can just imagine that going down too.
They're shooting their six.
Yep.
Celebrate.
There you go.
Well, I love it, dude. Well, hey, I hope everybody has a great week.
Yeah.
Let's get ready for Turkey Day. I'm excited about that. Big football game. Oh, there's a cool band playing at the Attic on Saturday night called 90 Proof. And other bands playing. So go to Spotlight on Prescott's Facebook page, check out the events tab, see what's going on.
That's my pick, 90 proof. I always give you a hard time. It's my pick.
Yeah. It should be a good show. We're excited about it.
Very cool, man.
Yeah. And then, I'll talk about that Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
There
you go.
Well, I know,
Save
keep some
something.
content for
Yeah,
Wednesday. I
gotta
know.
keep-
So,
Come on.
But Mark won't be here, so it won't be the
won't.
same. It'll be
He won't.
like this. We have another guest coming.
We do.
And
yeah.
I could sneak in because you leave the door open.
we'll leave it open for you. You can sit
Yeah, I know.
down,
You just come in
make
and hang
faces
out.
at us, and
Throw things.
yeah, and
Yeah.
that goes for anybody out there who wants to come by.
And just yell, games people play.
if,
Yeah.
the,
There
if
you
the
go.
door's locked,
Gateway
shut,
Mall.
and we're doing this, it's because we want you behind the bars.
Yeah.
So,
In front of the bars? We're behind them.
We are behind. I'm sorry, in front of
Yeah.
the bars. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess you could.
We're
say.
like animals in a zoo.
Depends on how. I mean, yeah. Unless we
That gate is there for your safety.
keep the animals in the hallway. I don't know. Yeah, it's like So anyway, well,
thanks,
that
everybody.
being said,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll see you next Wednesday.
See you Wednesday.
Wednesday.
You
Thanks
filthy
for having
animals.
me.
Yeah. Thanks, Mark.
Game
Appreciate
people
it.
play,
Bye,
Gateway
everybody
Mall.
out there in TV land.
Prescott, come see us. I'm gonna go spend a couple hours in Mark's store, and we'll
Yeah.
see you next week.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Peace.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Spotlight on Prescott is proudly sponsored by the Rockstar Group at West USA Realty of Prescott. To find out what your home can sell for in today's market, or to start the search for your new Prescott area home, visit us at newprescotthomes.com. Have an awesome weekend, and be sure to tune in every Thursday morning for Spotlight on Prescott.